Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Washington Nationals. Interleague baseball comes your way next. Steven Strasburg gets the ball for Washington in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball. Great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a four-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasburg's.
So striding in, Bo Bichette. He will lead this one off today. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first, and he's on to open up the inning.
Oh, okay, I see how it's going to be. You're going to implore that, and you're going to use the ambush tactics. And not playing nice right there. Usually you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
So now to the plate, Cavan Biggio. As Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now. Extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one. Bichette over at second. Gurriel at first, one gone. Chopped now to short. Can they get two? Turner has it. Zips it to Castro for one. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. Hyunjin Ryu is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Welch. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour. Big, loopy, overhand curveball. Does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Here now is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch.
1-0.
Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Throw on to first in time, one away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So nothing in the Washington half of the first. We're through an inning at Nationals Park, still scoreless. Coming to the plate now. Get us started in the top of the second.
Number 6, Travis Shaw.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. And now a pitch on the way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Randall Griffith.
So one away here with the bases empty, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Ugh, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
A bouncer to the left side, a dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D-Roy, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. In the dirt here. No score here as we play inning number 2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 2-strike pitch from Strasburg. Ground ball right side. Castro's got it. The second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Batting it.
Ready now, Reese McGuire. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
The 0-1 on its way. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
From the stretch. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Blue Jays held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
The first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a ball low. He misses with the changeup. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Three and 0 now. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Starling Castro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starlin Castro is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Biggio moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here now is his Drupal Cabrera. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu. 2 hits in 7 tries. And that misses ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Chad was the
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and so here's the pitcher now. Hyun-Jin Ryu the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. In now, Bo Bichette.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
He singled to open up the ball game. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to 3rd base.
Standing in now, Kevin Biggio. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for wrap number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And they're runners at the corners now. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And this is fouled at the plate. Third inning, no score to this point. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Stepping in for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And oh, the offline throw as this takes off down the line in left field. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance. The tag, and he is out at the... Striding in, Victor Robles. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The center fielder, Victor.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now the Nationals pitcher, Steven Strasburg, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Fouled away. One and two to the Nationals pitcher. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go as the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes down to become the first out here in the 4th.
Travis Shaw.
I hit almost all of them.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now back.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now.
Randall Grichuk.
The pitch. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2. Three go the Blue Jays. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The right fielder, Adam Eaton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Here now is Juan Soto. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Ryan Zimmerman is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch. And given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Robles is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now that
stepping up to the plate, Reese McGuire. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way. To make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
A ball and a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 1-1 home.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
The 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Suzuki corrals it. And he makes the throw to first. McGuire is retired. 2 down now.
number 99.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And so here's the pitcher now. Hyun-Jin Ryu the next to bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Can't get it down on the pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. So here's Starlin Castro. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
1 gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. To the plate now, Kurt Suzuki.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Line drive to left, and that'll get down out there near the wall.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there.